So this poem is called Heart of a Mermaid, and it's from my book, Through the Trapdoor, and it was requested by my father-in-law. I've got the dishwasher going and the washing machine, so if you hear any rumbling noises in the background, it might actually be quite apt for this poem. Autopilot, route plotted in, sat-nav life of wandering, footfalls stepped in time on the sidewalk, traffic racing in her hand. Not looking where she's going, she's dreaming of the sand. Because sunken footsteps leave their mark, a signature of where to start, they greet the waves with unsigned names and left for the tide to take away. It's 10:30, office brunch AM, coffee pots and biscuits. Pause for small talk of soap, love and divorce. Reports finished, documents saved, tape paused, waiting to start again. What would the waves make of the printed discourse? Salt-drenched laughter would certainly break electrical bows and wash away the outlook appointed pronounced. Because her heart belongs to the ocean, it calls her on the breeze. She can't hold back, breaking away from the tracks, running to greet the sea. And as the gulls call out in anguish, appeased by foam crashes in chorused release, the rolling pebbles that ring out to father time, inspiring hourglass sifting rhyme. But tumble-tossed stories of centuries never seem to rest from their rewind. It's 2:35 as she pulls upon the drive, greeted by the quiet chaos of morning left pieces. Tidy away breakfast plates, the path of toys and discarded noise, scattered clothes of yesterday. And as the bleach hits the floor and the washer starts its tumbled roar, she can't ignore her heart anymore as the ocean calls again. She runs away to greet her long-lost friend. Cursed is the heart of the mermaid, trapped without her fins. She lost her scales when the rainbow-speckled light tempted her to the beach. And so the call of the waves rises in her soul, the primitive longing she will never reach, as she dreams of being swept away once again in the currents, embraced in the comfort of hidden ripped tides and dancing green weeds. Because her heart belongs to the ocean, it calls her on the breeze. She can't hold back, breaking away from the tracks, desperate to meet the sea. Home is a place she will never find on the land, that peace is missing from within. And so, as the foam-topped waves crash against the harbour wall, she dies with the need to greet them. But the mermaid without a tail cannot roll and dance in tussled waters again. It's 9 p.m. as family and friends sit down to watch the evening news. The kettle sings and the hobnobs ting against a cup of a brew or two. The reader adjusts his glasses and announces the tragic news. A girl asleep, face down on the sandy beach, washed up in Cleveland by the sea. As she softly sleeps, the mermaid's heart is released to the place where it can be. And so they say her heart belonged to the ocean, and on the land she could not stay. She needed to feel the lapping embrace of the waters to finally find her way. As speckled light diamonds the azure depths, her soul is free to dance again. At last, feeling the love of the rolling tides that carried her away. She swims at one with the ocean, her mermaid's heart at peace today. If you hear the sound of the siren, calling out to you on the breeze, that sorrowful screech of the gulls in flight speaks of unrequited release. She longed so deep for the courtly love of the sea, but felt the suffering of Yvain. The unrelenting roar of the ocean crashes against the rocks again, never stopping, not held by the sands of time, washing the stories of sailors away.